Hello and welcome. Here it is, by popular demand, even if it was exactly one of my friends, but she just kept insisting. The Cup Noodles Dill Pickle flavor. So I have an American friend who suggested these to me, but I was in Greece and they don't sell that there. When I came back to Canada, I checked and they don't sell it here either. So I went to the United States, and by the time I got there, they were already discontinued because it was a limited edition flavor. I know, what a surprise, it's not a staple the company makes. However, I found one on eBay. Is it already past its best before date, admittedly? But does it really matter? They're dry goods. I kind of feel like a couple months difference doesn't matter for instant noodles. Whatever. And the friend who suggested this, by the way, described it as being foul, and I 100% believe her, but being who I am, I have to try it for myself. Well, without further ado, let's, as the directions say, go for it! They're more eco-friendly, I suppose. The flavoring isn't in a packet, like it usually is. I can't believe I said eco-friendly. Obviously the pun here is that it's green. Here it is directly out of the microwave. I used the correct amount of water, so there isn't a broth, it's just in a sauce, as it claims. Is this worse or better? Comment down below. As I was walking to my kitchen to get this out of the microwave, I was hit by the smell of dill pickle, so it's strong enough that from a couple meters away, you can tell, even without opening the microwave door, what flavor this is. The smell is predominantly dill, obviously, but I'm definitely getting a Play-Doh undertone. Alright, hopefully this is cooled down enough that I can really appreciate the complexities of the flavor. I don't know what I was expecting. Sure do taste the vinegar. Yeah, it's high in sodium, obviously, they're instant noodles, but salty is not really the main flavor profile. It's not, like, savory like I was expecting. You're just hit with, wow, that's a lot of vinegar. And the aftertaste is, you know how I was describing the sort of Play-Doh smell? Yeah, the noodles themselves are, I don't know what discount flour they use to make these, but it's not good. After my second bite, I'm making a slight amendment to my previous judgment. It is not merely the aftertaste. It is persistent, and you really get it at the beginning. The middle, it's hidden by all the flavors that's on this, but then at the end, you're sort of left with it too. And you're like, no thank you. The texture is typical of an instant noodle. They're soft. It's not like some other brands where the ones on the top are still crunchy because despite you following the instructions regarding the fill line, it wasn't enough water. And it's also not like some other brands where it's a really weak kind of soup because there's just not enough flavoring for the water. So there's that, I guess. I think what's really killing me about this is that whatever you like about a pickle does not translate to noodles. They aren't hot. They aren't soft like this. Like, why? Why? If you're a pickle fan, eat a pickle. Like, this will not satisfy you. 2 bites is all it takes, by the way. I can already feel myself getting a headache from whatever's in that. A mild one, but still. Yeah, foul is pretty accurate. Overall, I'm going to have to give this a 3 out of 10. Whether you want noodles or a pickle, just pass on this. It's not going to be what you want it to be. In fact, what do you even want this to be? I can't even imagine this dish working. Dish feels like a really official term for whatever that was. Anyway, the fact that I'm also feeling physically worse after eating 2 bites of it is telling. To my friend who requested this, and anyone else who happens to have tried it, comment down below. I want to hear what about my review you agreed or disagreed with. Thank you for watching.